Sure.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 23 of the Jazz Sports Show. We have been off for about 2 to 3 weeks. Honestly, we have been slacking. But anyway, in those 2 to 3 weeks, Michigan has won the national championship. Big Ten owns college sports right now. The Masters have gone by. Rory is back to back after almost blowing it on the last day, or the last two rounds, I should say. Um, NBA players are starting. The transfer portal is going crazy. The Bengals are making moves in the offseason.
Who would have thought? Not me.
Who would?
Not this
Who
guy.
would have thought? Um. Anyway, we can go ahead and start with. I want to start with baseball. We've been talking about baseball, or we've been watching a lot of baseball games recently. As Reds fans, between me and Alex, the Reds need to go ahead and sign Sal Stewart, so he's not demanding buco bucks in 2 years. We need to do an offer like the Pirates did with what's his first name?
Connor Griffin.
Connor Griffin. That's who I thought it was. Didn't want to be wrong. 9 years, $175 million for him. Why can't we offer something like that to Sal Stewart?
Castellini.
Yep.
Only answer.
Yep. So it means it will just be another good, talented player for somebody else to have in 4 to 5 years. But the Reds, I know they're playing right now.
They won.
We won.
6-1. Reds are hot.
About time that knock on wood. About time that the Reds won by more than one run. I know they did yesterday.
They swept Minnesota.
They did, dude. They have like 7 out of their 15 wins are like within one run.
Hey, that's all right, man.
When last year our record was like like awful, like completely awful when it was one run or less. Um, I mean, talking about baseball right now. I mean, I think the top dog is still the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Uh, if the Reds are able to keep up the offense going in a positive direction, knock on wood, they can be a force to reckon with, not just in the NL Central, which the NL Central is packed. Everybody has a winning record.
Best division in all of baseball, and I'm looking at it right now. It's not really close. No other
Yeah.
division is remotely close to as good as the NL Central.
Nobody
So
has a losing record, right, in the NL Central?
no, it's not even close either. Milwaukee and Chicago are tied for last, and they're 12-9.
Oh my God. It'll be when division play starts happening. That's usually when the Reds fall apart, sadly. So our record
Right.
outside of division play needs to be
Perfect.
ridiculous for us to be able to have a real good shot. But baseball wise, I mean, it's still early in the season. We haven't even played 30 games yet, so still have plenty of time to go for that. Um, Other than that, I don't really have anything other to say. Oh, Mike Trout, if he stays healthy, may win another MVP.
Right, he looks good. He looks real good when healthy. He probably won't win MVP, but looking more and more like his old self.
Well, the manager asked him what he wanted to play, and Mike Trout said center. I don't know why anybody on God's green earth would have moved him out of center, considering what he's done in the past, and not. I know he's getting older.
Yeah,
I know he's getting older, obviously, but dude, he is still pretty damn good and pretty damn fast.
he's
But
still good. He is not the same player. A lot of his injuries have hurt his defensive splits. Um, him wanting to play center field's a little nuts. Um, obviously it's Mike Trout, but I don't think he has any business defensively playing center field. He's not the same person he was athletically as he was when he was younger. Due to all those injuries, he's still, I'd say, maybe a good fielder, but he has no business being out there in center field. He's a corner outfielder, but the bat's looking good. So He
Yeah,
is
but he's also
average
Mike Trout.
28
Are you gonna be the one to tell Mike Trout, hey, you're not gonna get to do what you want?
I am telling the 34-year-old Mike Trout, play a corner outfield position. Yes, I am.
Was he playing? Wasn't he playing right field last year?
He was like hurt last year, but yeah,
I
he
know
was
he was hurt,
playing.
but when he was healthy, wasn't he playing right field? I
Yeah,
believe.
he basically ev was playing corner outfield positions every year until before or up until he started getting hurt all the time. Which obviously he's our center fielder like his first 5 years, 5 to 7 years in the MLB. But yeah, he's been a corner outfielder. The other option is Jorge Soler, who can't play defense at all.
Yeah.
But you got Joe Adell, who's more the center fielder. You got Brandon Lowe, or Josh Lowe, sorry, who's again not the best fielder. Teodosio is a pretty good defensive player, but he can't hit a baseball to save his life. But yeah, I mean, he's kind of lucky just because of the weakness in the outfield. But I think Joe Adell is the
But
best outfielder there.
defensively this year, Mike Trout has looked pretty stout. Diving for balls, still getting to him. Still has a pretty solid arm. But I don't know, dude. A team I really want to go watch in person is the Phillies. I would love to go watch the Phillies in person. I'd love to see that. But anyway, moving on to I'm kind of done with MLB right now because obviously. Oh, I do want to say this one more. The Reds need to figure out a rotation because I feel like we sub too much towards the end of the games. I'm like, we end up like our whole lineup ends up looking different, and I'm like, what's the point? Um, but I mean, obviously, Key Ryan Hayes is not hitting well, but his defense is just too undeniable not to play him.
Yeah, and his expected average towards averages now, he's out. This was before today, but his expected average on the season was 254. So that means a lot of unlucky lineouts, flyouts, a lot of great plays by infielders. So he's not in as bad as a position as everyone makes him out to be. I'm not saying he's hitting great by any means necessary, but
It's
he
just he
he
can't
is
buy
doing
nothing.
better at the plate than most people give him credit for.
He's making contact, just not getting on base.
Yeah, he's got a. Oh wait, let's see if he got a hit today.
Sal Stewart got a homer today. Having Sal hit fourth and Ellie hit third is great.
It's
Uh,
phenomenal.
I love having Steer at the bottom of the lineup just because we know what Steer is capable of. And it's like usually when people go out there and you see the seventh, eighth, ninth batter, you typically
Hey,
don't typically see hitters like Spencer Steer there, who could be hitting at the top of the lineup.
Keep Ryan got a hit today.
Hey, that might be his fourth hit of the year.
It is his fourth hit of the year.
Damn straight.
He's projected 28 hits on the year.
You're lying.
I wish I was, according to ESPN's
Well, because I mean, he
averaging.
only has four hits through 23 games.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of crazy. But anyway, moving on. Talk about the NBA playoffs right now. Um, every team. Well, let's see here. Every team at home has won besides the Pistons,
How about
which
the Magic, baby?
the Magic look dangerous. Not gonna lie. When the Magic realistically are not an 8 seed. Being honest with you, they kind of just got hit with the injury stick this year and got unlucky, but they got in. And the Pistons. Cade Cunningham's coming back from that injury, so he's trying to get back in the swing of things. He came back with like 3 games left in the regular season or two or something like that. I don't even think they played him the last 2 games just because he they secured the 1 seed. So why would you risk him getting hurt if it didn't matter if you lost those last 2 games or won them?
Yeah.
Um,
The Magic have a bottom like 12 offense in the whole league this year. Uh, and yesterday they obviously put it together, but Detroit's defense made them look like a top 10
yeah.
offense.
But the Magic's defense is what helps them stay in games, and then you're just hoping Franz or Desmond or Paulo can pull you out because their
Yeah, well,
defense is pretty good
yeah,
usually.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's like they obviously have hung on to their defense all year, but Detroit also was, had
look,
good defense all year, but they completely fell apart, letting the 8th seed Magic take a game in Detroit.
yeah, we can all say it was not Cade's fault. Cade scored 40.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But but Tobias Harris guarding Paulo is not ideal.
yeah. I don't know who thought of that.
Yeah, you might need to put Jalen Durn on Paulo and just have Tobias guard Wendell Carter
Yeah,
in that sense. But I mean, also Cade's having like different bodies thrown at him too, so he's not gonna be able to put up 40 a game, most likely, because he's gonna have Jalen Suggs thrown at him. He's gonna have Desmond Bain thrown at him. He's gonna have who's that other guard I can't think of right now. His name's
Anthony
something, but
Black.
yeah, Anthony Black, him. They might even put Paulo on him occasionally. If maybe Franz will be in there on him as well. Franz is a big defender. I just got done watching the Cavs beat the Raptors. I think the Cavs are gonna end up sweeping them unless like the Raptors get like this just rejuvenation up there in Toronto. Come Thursday, I believe, is when they play again. Um,
Yeah,
if KD is back tomorrow night for the Lakers, the Rockets will win tomorrow. And then we'll kind of go from there for that series because, again, I don't think Alfred Sengun, Reed Shepard, and Amen Thompson are going to shoot that awful again like they were. I mean, for Reed to shoot 5 for 14 from threes is kind of crazy. For Alfred Sengun to shoot like 6 for 18 from the field, and Amen Thompson to shoot like 6 for 18 from the field as well. It's just not going to be a recipe for success. And no doubt in my mind that the Lakers played great without two of their studs. And LeBron did LeBron things at the age of 41 years old.
crazy to watch.
It is. It's crazy to witness that we saw this dude when he was 25, and now we get to watch him as a 41-year-old man. But moving on, the playoffs. The Suns look like they have absolutely no chance to stay within 20 against the Thunder.
That's like
So,
every team, basically.
yeah. The
Unfortunately,
Celtics look like they should, knock on wood, destroy the Sixers. Um, that Timberwolves Nuggets game is going to be a good series. The Hawks versus Knicks game is going to be a good series. Um,
they play tonight or right now.
yeah, they're playing right now. I believe the Knicks are winning at halftime. If I had to take a guess off the top of my head. Yes,
The
the
Knicks are
Knicks are up
winning 8 minutes to go in the
73-64.
third quarter, 73-64.
Yep. That will be a good series. That will be a good series. What else is there? The Lakers and Rockets will end up being a good series. But who's the Spurs and Trailblazers might actually end up being a better series than we think.
Yeah,
Because I mean last night I watched it some, or I actually watched like almost the whole second half. The Trailblazers just kind of like Shaden Sharp was missing layups, like fast break layups.
yep.
So I think it's gonna be better than what we think. But I have the Celtics and the Thunder coming out for that NBA Finals. Now the Celtics kryptonite is the Knicks. So if the Knicks can go there, then the Knicks might end up beating because the Knicks are like 3-1 against the Celtics this year. But other than that, I think it's going to end up being the Thunder. The Spurs could beat them just because Wemby is a mismatch for no matter.
Everybody who's
Yeah,
ever played the game of basketball.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know what your take is on that. I don't think. I think the only good series for this one is going to be the Timberwolves and Nuggets. And I mean, the Cavs versus Raptors will probably end up being a good one because they're close games. It's just like it'll be a sweep probably, but it'll be close games.
No
Um,
Emmanuel quickly.
yeah, no Emmanuel quickly sucks for them.
Yeah.
And then you have who else?
Knicks Hawks.
Knicks Hawks will be a good one. There'll be about four good series
Yeah.
out of the eight. So about half of them will be good, but those other ones would just be so hard to watch. Honestly, like dude, that Thunder versus Suns one is just gonna be too hard to turn on.
It's gonna
Like,
be horrible.
yeah, it'd be too hard to turn on. The same as like the Celtics and the Sixers. Majority of it, the Sixers might be able to keep it close, but I just don't see. I just don't see it. And then hey, today, Victor Wembanyama unanimous defensive player of the year.
Youngest to ever get voted Defensive Player of the Year and the only ever unanimous Defensive Player of the Year award given in the history of the NBA. Hats off to
Yeah.
him. He's going to win like 18 of those in a row.
Yeah.
Just like in 2K.
Yeah. It's it's crazy to think about, dude. I they won't let him be. I don't know if they'll let him be MVP or not. Honestly, personally,
Should be Luca, but
it should be Luca, but they're not gonna give it to him. I mean, dude, being honest, like we talked about this earlier, especially me and you kind of agreed a little bit more on it than Jalen did with us. But if you take Wimby off the Spurs, they're not doing what they're doing. You know what I mean?
no.
Granted, if you take Shea out the Thunder, they're not doing what they're doing either. But
They're still making the playoffs.
they're still making the playoffs. I don't know if they're making it as a top five seed. The Thunder are. Um, um, though I don't know if the Spurs get in. Truthfully, I mean, do you think so?
Maybe as a playing team, but if we're just talking about erasing him completely from the team or from the NBA, yeah, maybe a play-in.
Yeah, that's what,
I
yeah.
feel like they could compete with like the Suns or the Blazers.
For that playing spot.
Yeah, but yeah, they're obviously not the 2 seed, and they're fighting for their lives all year.
No, yeah. It'll be interesting. So I still think he has a chance to win MVP. Rookie of the Year probably going to end up being Cooper Flag
Yeah,
because of how outrageous he played at the end of the year. That
poor
was
Con.
ridiculous. Yeah, poor Con, just former teammate had to drop 96 points in 2 games and just show why he is a generational talent. But other than that, I mean, most improved player, dude, I think could be yes.
Reed Shepard could be. Who else could it be?
Yeah, Reed Shepard should win it. Six man of the year. I think Reed dropped.
Yeah,
Let me take a little look because he ended up starting too many games or something.
Ime Udoka doesn't want him to win anything.
No, because I don't know why. Reed could make I don't even know who are the finalists for those. For like the let's see, Shea, DPOY Victor, we are already won that. We already know. Coach of the year. Oh, six man of the year, dude. He didn't even get up there. Six man of the year was Tim Hardaway Jr., Keldon Johnson, and Jaime Jaquez. Most improved player, Reed didn't make it either. He is between Danny Avia, Nikhil Alexander Walker, and Jalen Duran. Now, personally, looking at all the betting sites, they have Nikhil Alexander Walker as the favorite,
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
but Danny Avia was an All Star this year. Never was an
Yeah,
All Star, so I think he should win that. Clutch Player of the Year is probably going to be Shea.
yeah,
Um, Six Man of the Year will probably be Keldon Johnson. Coach of the Year should be J.B. Bickerstaff or
yeah,
Joe Mazzulla.
yeah.
Rookie of the Year, Cooper Flag. Defense Player of the Year, we already know Victor Wembanyama. MVP, I think, should also be Victor Wembanyama, but I don't get paid to make that decision.
We do not, unfortunately.
Yes, so we do not. But I mean, Jalen Johnson's playing like butt right now for the Hawks. Hawks are down by 13 right now.
They're losing it.
They are losing it. The fact that they made the playoffs was hilarious. But hey, they're a good young team. Do you want to talk a little bit more? We can kind of get off the NBA talk right now because it's still the first round. Only game twos are starting and stuff like that. But do you want to talk? Well, I guess we can talk about this. Does KD play tomorrow?
Udoka just said it'll be a game time decision. They just flashed that on social media. I think he does. Um, this is, not really a take because kind of on the fence, but like it could go either way. Um, I think they need to steal a game in LA, one of the first two.
Yeah.
Obviously, they played horrible the first game, and they will play better the second game, even if KD's not playing. But I think he plays. They need him to play. Alperen Şengün does not need to ball hog. That's
Facts.
a lot of their issues. He misses layups. He turns it over. He's a good player, but not an all-star, even though he is an all-star. Um, I just don't feel like he fits their system well. I mean, he wants the ball in his hands all the time, and you have one of the greatest players of all time on your team. You have the most athletic NBA player of all time on your team, and you're going to have probably one of the most prolific and efficient three-point shooters, at least of the decade, on your team, and Reed Shepard.
Yeah.
So, and he thinks he can do it all, and that's just not the role he needs. So he'd be better with like, I don't know, the Wizards,
Who? Reed.
some crappy team who just needs someone who can just chuck up shots.
Get shots
He's a
off.
good player. He's a good player, but he, I don't know what he thinks his role is or what Udoka is saying his role is with that team, but
Well, if it's with KD, what it looks like.
it's too much. He's doing too much with the talent that's around him.
Well, that's where me and you differ on that because Amin Thompson, dude, is just can't do anything outside of 5 feet on offense. I mean, he can drive and dish, but everybody can do that if you're a guard in the NBA. Can't shoot. One of the key things in the NBA you need to have nowadays is being able to shoot. Like, dude, you airballed a 3-pointer, bro, and you're in the NBA, bro.
Like two of
Like,
them.
and they were wide open. Like, you had plenty of time. Like, there's no way. Alfred Sengun might be the most unathletic big man I've ever seen. Nikola Jokic is probably more athletic than him. And he's no Nikola Jokic, I can tell you that much. So I think the Rockets are very limited right now, especially with KD out, and obviously, as watching the Rockets game in the past, whenever KD is out, Reed is that. Reed is asked to do a lot more, but when KD is there, Reed is asked to take about, on average, if he's not hitting or if he's not like extremely hot, he'll take about anywhere between probably maybe 12 to 15 shots on a normal game, I guess we'll say. So, but him taking 20 and stuff is just basically because he has, because basically, like, yes, he averaged like the third most on the or the fourth most on the team, and he came off the bench. But he's also the one that can come off and be able to shoot pull ups better than, like, you're not gonna see Sengun coming around shooting pull ups. You're not gonna see Amon.
Oh, he'll shoot him. He'll shoot him.
Oh, he will. He'll
I
shoot
don't
them
gotta worry
things.
about that, man.
Well, all of his teammates say it. They all in an interview for, like, it was a Rockets full access thing. They asked questions about
Everybody
Reed.
loves Reed.
Yes, and they're like, he needs to shoot the ball more. Like, they always say he needs to shoot the ball more. He needs to have confidence and needs to shoot it. Because I mean, he has the second most 3 pointers ever by a by an NBA player that's 21 years or younger. The only person that passed him was Con Knipple, which was this year. And Con, and I'll be honest, it was like they played different roles. I mean, he made 50 more threes than Reed did, and that's just basically on the fact of, like, Con averaged over 34 minutes a game,
He's a more complete player.
more complete player, and he's also 6'7" or however tall he is. A lot easier, to get shots off than, little 6'3" Reed Shepard in today's NBA,
Little white boy.
the white boy from Kentucky. But anyway, moving on from that, maybe he'll be in most improved next year if he improves from this year. You know what I mean? Him not being up for six man of the year is kind of crazy to me. But
Yeah, a bit.
maybe he started too many games or whatever. But anyway, moving on from that, we can get to the NFL. Today, my Cowboys extended Brandon Aubrey. Thank you, because I would have been so ticked off if we would have lost a kicker that as soon as we cross the 50-yard line, we feel confident with him kicking it. Knock on wood. Right? Then some other news. Saturday night, Alex's favorite team made a move. Alex can get into that a little bit.
Yes, they did. First time trading a top 10 pick since like 1492. I like it. I like it. All those people hating on it. Oh, he had half a sack last year. You clearly don't know football. You clearly don't know what a nose tackle does. That just exposes how much you don't know about the game or the actual rules. You just like watching football. So for the actual fans of football, they know that the Bengals are in a win now mode. They know that whoever they drafted at 10 would not have an immediate impact like Dexter Lawrence will this year and the next 2 years after that. He's a multi Pro Bowl defensive tackle. He has almost or more than 100 more pressures than any other defensive tackle since 2022 at his position. 100 more than anybody else. He is big. He's an athlete. I think it's a win-win. I did not think we fleeced the Giants. They got a top 10 pick. They're not exactly trying to win a Super Bowl this upcoming season. They're a couple years down the road. But we are. We needed an upgrade there. So I loved the trade. I loved how Andrew Whitworth went on the Pat McAfee show and flamed the ever-loving crap out of Trey Hendrickson live, and everybody loved it. Dexter Lawrence is a game wrecker. He single-handedly takes over offensive lines. He stops the run, which Bengals were dead last in run defense last year, or second to last behind your Cowboys. But Dexter Lawrence makes a big difference. I love the trade. He's a game changer.
Yep.
Still need a linebacker.
Still need a linebacker. Still need a corner.
True. I'm assuming we're talking about the
But
Bengals off defense so far.
yes.
Yes.
I mean, I do. I mean, I don't see the Bengals doing it, but if I was the Bengals, I would definitely try to. If there was somebody that you really like that you know is going to get taken in the first round, I would take. I would move up to a late first round pick, but obviously, if you're able to get the guy that you want in the second round, go for him and get the guy in the second round because there's not. You need a corner. I would try to get the best corner that I possibly could.
I want Anthony Hill Jr. or the Rodriguez kid from Texas Tech
You don't want.
as our second round pick.
You don't want. You don't want Pods from Indiana.
No, those are the two linebackers I want in the second
I'm
round.
talking about for corners.
We need linebacker way more than corner. We have a solidified corner one in DJ Turner. He got absolutely snubbed from the Pro Bowl last year, and being an All Pro. We added safety help with Brian Cook, Kyle Duggar. We signed. We have Jordan Battle, who's a decent DB. We do need another DB, but we need linebacker even worse.
What
Anthony Hill
about
Jr. or the Rodriguez kid from Texas Tech?
Rodriguez? But he'll be gone in the first round probably.
I don't know.
Where's he projected? What's his name again? What's his first name?
Jacob, I think. Yeah.
All right, give me one sec. Taking a little look-see here. They have him going
Second
to.
round pick, 40 to 60th.
Yep.
Some potential for a late first round pick, but the Bengals had the 10th pick in the second round. They need him. He is the best pure form tackler, I think, in the draft. He's 24, or he's a little older, but he was basically a Heisman finalist at middle linebacker. He did not rush the quarterback. That's insane. They need Jacob Rodriguez. I'd be ecstatic, even if they had to trade up a little bit.
What about?
Screw the rest of the draft, man. Like, give up. Like, they don't have a third round pick this year. Pick a corner at 4 you're willing to take who has high upside, and then trade everything else. Trade a pick next year. Trade a fourth round pick next year, or a third round pick next year. Move up, get Rodriguez or Hill, and then draft a DB in the fourth round.
Yeah. Just got to make sure though. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. They hit or miss.
But also, they're horrible at developing talent and drafting. So
That is very true. So are
another
we
reason
asking?
why I was so good with trading the 10th pick for Sexy Dexy.
You think the Bengals would have messed up if Ruben Bain was sitting right there and they'd be like, nah.
No, I don't think so. Especially with his new charges being brought upon him. But I think Caleb Downs will be gone before 10. Top edge rushers will be gone before 10.
Yeah.
And that's where you needed the help. There's no defensive tackles that you're going to draft top 10 this year.
Would you
Draft,
take?
You can't draft an off the ball linebacker except for Sonny Styles top 10 this year. And that's the positions they need.
Would you
obviously
take?
get Mansour Delane from LSU. I don't like McCoy from Tennessee. He's super injury prone. And he went to Tennessee. But you really only have two options if you're the Bengals. But you just traded it for a sure thing.
Would you take Aiden Fisher from Indiana, who didn't miss any open tackles?
Well, it depends on where he's projected. I'd rather have Rodriguez or Hill in the.
What I'm saying is that if he's sitting there in the fourth round,
Oh yeah.
what I'm saying is like, do you take?
Yeah, we drafted 2 off-the-ball linebackers last year, but they combined to be about as good as 3/4 of an actual linebacker.
And Aiden was was a linebacker that was covering running backs and tight ends, the occasional receiver in the middle, but he also would go to the edge and blitz, or he'd shoot through the holes. He was very good in the open field. Watching him play was kind of like watching Luke Kuechly kind of smart. Not the ability that Luke Kuechly had, obviously, but like Luke Kuechly smart of the angles coming at from, wrapping him up, making sure that he didn't go anywhere. Because he just did everything that was right. He didn't try to do too much. I do hope to see that he does get drafted. That'll be huge from Indiana. But I mean, I don't know anything else about that. I hope the Cowboys at 12 get to pick. I hope Ruben Bain falls. That would be huge to draft Ruben Bain, but he won't fall. Obviously, we obviously know he won't fall. A guy can hope, but Cowboys
Your
in draft.
receiver after franchise tagging Pickens. He's gonna be gone.
Nah, we'll figure something out. We don't need a wide receiver right now because we have George Pickens for a year or whatever. We can work out a deal or trade him for a receiver or whatever. But right now, I would. I don't know, dude. It depends on who's available. I mean, we also have the 20th pick, so I don't know. We'll see. If I was the Cowboys, though, I would throw the 12th and 20th pick at Max Crosby and be like, at the Raiders, and be like, here you go. But I don't know. Any other topics to talk about real quick? Anybody got anything else? We can talk about transfer portal for basketball. College basketball. Got a lot of kids moving around and stuff. We got my Hoosiers, #1 transfer portal class right now. Huge for the program to see those pickups.
Ugh.
Don't exactly know how good they will actually be in Big Ten play, considering the national champs we had. Like, huh?
Hmm?
What did you say, Jalen?
Frozen.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, well, I did see today where Gabe Dines, the 7'5" junior from USC, is visiting UK. He is from Simon Kenton here in Northern Kentucky. You got any idea, or what are you looking at?
I'm looking to see who we got so far.
What are you
No.
looking at?
Who we got?
Right now, you only have what, 2 or 3?
Yeah. Yeah, Alex Wilkins,
He's the one from,
Furman.
yeah, Furman.
He's a great commitment. Jasper Johnson to Oregon. Mo Diabate to LSU.
Mo Diabate transferred to LSU.
Yeah, he just did.
Alright. Trash, bro. The Hawks are playing.
UK football's doing great, man. Go football.
Yeah. I wonder how Michigan's going to revamp.
It'll be interesting.
Honestly, I'm interested to see how a Purdue team without Braden Smith looks. Like, truthfully.
It'll be something.
The NFL draft is literally this week, which we gotta watch it. We gotta see how it is. But I think everybody on God's green earth knows Fernando Mendoza is going 1. Don't know who's gonna go 2. 3. The Cardinals talk about trading. So who is most likely to trade up? Name 3 teams that would try to trade up. Basically, probably in the top 10. They'll try to switch picks. 3
Dolphins.
teams. There are 3 teams I think that would. Personally.
Dolphins.
Are they in the top 10?
I don't think they have a pick in the first round.
No, neither. No, they have to
Trade
after
for
this.
their team's horrible. They have nothing to trade that's worth a first round pick except for A Chain and other.
That's what I was.
They might have got. Did they get the Broncos for Jalen?
Mm,
Oh
possible.
no. But anyway, the top 10, the top 10 for the NFL draft is the Raiders are one. Obviously, they're not going to trade out of that.
I think it's going to be the
Yeah.
Chiefs, Cowboys, or Bears.
That trade up.
Yeah.
I could see that. I think
Defensive end for the Chiefs. Anything on the defense for the Cowboys.
the Giants have the 5th and 10th pick. I don't see them moving.
Bears. I guess D-line as well.
Mine is the Saints, Chiefs, and I can see the Cowboys. I can see the Cowboys. I hope the Cowboys do trade the 12th pick, trade like a 5th pick, a 5th round pick, and then go from there and see.
The Cardinals
I could see
would
the
not
Saints.
accept the 12th overall pick and a 5th round pick for the third.
Well, I mean, just trading up. I know we were talking about the Cardinals, but I meant just trying to trade up. You know what I mean? Maybe like with the Chiefs or
They
something.
would have to
but
give up both of their first
third.
rounds.
They would not
They
have
would
to
have
give
to
up
give
both
up
first
their
rounds.
first rounders to move up to 3.
They wouldn't have to give up both.
Not a
They
bunch
would.
of 2s. Yeah, they would.
No, they would have. They would probably give up. They would have to give up the 12th, not the 20th. They'd have to give up the 12th, and probably either the 2nd or the 3rd, or even like maybe if they were to give up the 3rd, they'd have to give up another draft pick in this draft.
It's going to be 2 picks. A third is
There's
valuable.
definitely-
Jerry Jones is an idiot. It'll be 2 first round picks.
He's so stupid. I need your mic. I got real quiet when you talked.
Nothing.
Oh. What about you, Jalen? What are your 3 teams? I said the Saints, Chiefs, or the Cowboys. Basically,
I think-
the 8th, 9th, and 12th pick.
I think it'd be I think it's the Chiefs, the Dolphins, and the Cowboys. Only because this is the
What pick does
first
the Dolphins
season. Let's see. I don't think they really. I think they would honestly just move on from A-Chain because of the contract that he wants. He
Trade him
wants.
to the Cardinals.
They ain't paying anyone else.
Yeah, trade him to the Cardinals.
Which
How much are they
because the
paying
Cardinals
Malik
might have
Willis?
took. The
40?
Cardinals might have took Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, the Titans are going there, but dude, the
some
Cardinals are
type-
Dude,
some-
the Cardinals are so dookie, bro. Like Jeremiah Love ain't gonna save them. He's not gonna save the Titans either, but at least the Titans have a little bit.
Oh, I lied. They actually have 2 picks. See, they have 2 first-round picks actually this season.
It had to have been.
They have
the
11 and
trade,
30.
dude. Yeah, 11 and 30. It had to have been the trade, bro. Like with the Broncos, they got him one.
Probably. But I mean, they could still try to move up from there with, like, if they gave up. I don't think it'd be third would be worth Devon A-Chain in the 11th for what's in the draft that they need. They need everything, but
Nah, the Cardinals would just want draft picks. The Cardinals want as many draft picks as possible. So either
Yeah.
one, they can flip them, or they can actually draft somebody and hope that they end up working out. That's what the Cardinals
but
want.
the
That's
only
what
reason why I don't think the Saints might move up. The only reason I see the Saints not moving up is because this is their first season that they're like out of hell. They're out of purgatory, based on past contracts.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
I
this
can
is like-
still I can still see them moving up to draft like a Jeremiah Love. Like if they can get above the Titans, who everybody has Jeremiah Love going to. Because I think the Saints are going to, or the Jets are going to go defense. They might go Arvell Reese. They might go Sonny Styles. They might, but they probably will go Arvell Reese. But I can see the Saints moving up to third, taking Jeremiah Love and trading Alvin Kamara. Like they might trade Alvin Kamara in the 8th pick
For the
and be like,
pick
"Here you
for
go."
the
Or they
Which I
trade.
can see that
Or they
happening
trade
too,
the
because Alvin
11th.
Kamara is definitely.
He's older. He's older now.
He is older. But he's a little.
But
I mean, Devon A. Chain's kind of a dog in both the passing game and the rushing game.
yeah, but
That's
I just
also what
don't.
Alvin Kamara is really. Alvin Kamara is really good in the passing game as a running back.
But I mean, if I'm the Dolphins, I'm not giving up the 11th pick and Devon A. Chain for the third pick. Like Devon, you know what you're gonna get. Knock on wood. And then you can just rock with that 11th pick, honestly. And then during the season, if you're doing trash and you want to trade Devon A. Chain because he's the only one producing, trade him at that point. Try to maybe see if you can trade him to a team that's not doing so hot, and you can possibly be able to trade up and get Arch Manning or something in the draft. You know.
Yeah, because Devon A. Chain wants $11.5 million a year, guaranteed.
Crazy.
Well, not necessarily guaranteed, but
But I mean, boys, I got nothing else to say. Jalen, you kind of missed. We were talking about the NBA playoffs. We said basically it'd be like 4 good series. The
I mean, I
Pistons
would
and
agree.
Magic will end up being a good series. The Nuggets and Timberwolves will be a good series. The Rockets and Lakers will end up being a good series.
We
And
talked about the Heat are going to extend Tyler Hero the Supermax.
yeah,
no, they are not. Did y'all see though that one of the analysts changed their vote because of a playoff game for the Miami Heat? So the sixth man of the year was between Jaime Jaquez and Keldon Johnson,
Yeah.
and the dude said he switched his pick because of the play-in game that the Miami Heat lost when Jaime had like 13, 8, and 9 in that game, and he switched it from Jaime to Keldon because they lost the game.
it's a regular
For a
season
six-man
rule,
role.
dude. They need to do what they did back in
All
2012.
all the awards are regular season awards.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Like
They
the
need
thing I
to,
hate that it used to be
before
it
the
used to
first
be
game
all
of
the
the
awards
NBA
came out at the
tournament.
same time.
Yeah, and it was before. And
All the awards came out.
They all had it.
Yes.
They all had it at the center court before the first game of the playoffs.
And then now it's like the defensive player comes out this today.
Yeah. It was
Which
You
is
still don't know.
Wemby.
It was Wemby, a unanimous Wemby.
yeah.
You don't know the six man yet, and you don't know. You don't know most improved, and you don't know MVP. You just know the finalists for all of them, which is kind of dumb.
Me and Alex were talking about this. Like, I don't know how Reed wasn't up for the finalists of either six man or most improved. Now,
See, I could see him definitely. The only thing I see most improved for sure. Like he should have been a finalist for most improved. Not saying necessarily that I'm not saying necessarily he should have won it because Jalen Johnson literally blew up out of nowhere on the. Honestly, he blew up. I would see Reed as a second place to Jalen Johnson on the Hawks, just because Jalen Johnson pretty much averaged a triple double.
Yeah, and I mean Reed
after averaging like 4 points. But
Reed's
I think
rookie year was awful. It was 4 points a game. Only made like 52 threes. Played in like 50 games.
yeah,
And then was like
but
in this year's averaging.
I think he started too many games to be even considered for six man at that point.
Yeah, he started at 7. He started at 17.
I don't know actually like how many, but I think he did. I don't think you can. I think he passed like the number that you could do. Because I think you can't start a quarter of the games, which is 16 games, not 16 games. What is a quarter? That would be 80% of the. I'm at 20% of the games. Because you can't miss, 18 games to be considered for any awards?
Yep.
I'm looking it up
Let's
to
see.
see how many games.
Yeah, because I think it's something. I think he started too many. That's the only reason why I don't. I think
No, there's none. There's no minimum.
there's no limit.
It says the player must start fewer than 41 games.
Okay.
So as long as they don't start over half the games. But anyway, moving on. I don't have anything else to talk about. We have been gone for 2 to 3 weeks. We need to get back into the
Yep.
swing of things. We really need to get back into
Of-
streaming
back in
because that's where we really
streaming.
need to start getting hang up. Because now I have so many
And make-
cameras, we can literally stream off of everything. I can stream
Yes.
off of Riverside. Shout out Riverside. Shout out to this awesome app and website. Now, we can stream off of this to where we can get all those clips made for us and stuff. We can stream off of Twitch, which you will, YouTube, TikTok. I got so many cameras that we can come from every angle. All right.
Talking about them angles.
Talk about that angle, bro. But anyway, golf content to this channel will also be coming. Don't be. We might be doing some podcasts on golf carts while we're playing around. You know,
With Bryson.
with Bryson DeChambeau.
Who said that?
Yeah, not me.
He just has to hurt. He just has to fix his wrist.
And he wants to leave live golf. But anyway, that's
Yeah.
for another day. That's for another day. For another day. All right, guys. Hey, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, share, text your mom, your grandma, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, everybody to follow everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe again, and peace.
Peace.